channel, to my channel, to my channel, to my channel. Okay, I know it's been a while ago. Like I said, we're gonna be reviewing stand-ups, old, new, whatever. So Marlons' latest special, most recent special, God Loves Me. I think it's just gonna be a theme. We're gonna start with outfits. I feel like Marlon's outfits, like I said, are usually basic, usually just black. I think his first stand-up Wokish Black, which was on Netflix, and then Max, I think he had on a gray shirt. He was wearing like, he's a very theatrical comedian, so he runs around and all that. So I think he had like just gray shirt, maybe like some black pants, which is pretty basic. And then the last one, God Loves Me, I think he had on all black again. So I'm not going to talk about his other specials, like do a video dedicated to them. So I'm going to briefly talk about them on this video. So his first stand-up ever, which was Wokish, was horrible. It was really bad. It was really bad, that's all I can say. Like I said, I haven't watched him so long, but I remember thinking it was really, really bad, like top 5 worst stand-ups. But I know he did stand up for like a little bit, and then Chris Rock said something to him and he stopped, and we'll talk about that in the most recent special. But yeah, you can tell he's been gone for a minute, and you can tell he was so eager to just do stand up. So instead of like probably practicing, he just heard and put it out Wokish, and you could tell. Yeah, it wasn't great. It was just not funny to say the least. And like he's a great. Wayans Brothers was great. It's really underrated. It's top 5 for me. When you talk about old sitcom shows, love Wayans Brothers. Obviously, Scary Movie 1, 2, great. Which he did them with his brother Sean. So obviously, them as a duo is great. White Chicks is one of my favorite comedies. Top 10. Maybe even top 5, but we gonna go top 10. Love it. It's great. So like when it comes to that, and even in him talking his conversations, he's great. Like he's funny in conversations. But yeah, the first stand-up just wasn't great. I don't think I watched the second one until after I watched the third one, because the first one was so bad, and I was like, I just can't sit through another hour. So let's go to the third one, and I'll go back to the second one, since that's the order I watched it in. So God Loves Me. It made me forget about the first one. It made me forget about Wokish. What is Wokish? Did it even exist? Like, he's the first comedian that I've seen, or even like person that puts out art, like even artists, usually artists like Kendrick Lamar, etc., etc. Like the first project they put out is usually the best, because it's a combination of everything they've been through up to that point. So usually, but he did it backwards this time. So I feel like he's getting better and better. So God Loves Me is by far his best stand-up. Who knew? Like, it was just so perfect. It was so perfect. Who knew a special centered around, like, that's Will Smith's slap was the best thing to happen to Marley, because without that, he probably wouldn't have did this special. Like, the way he perfected and story told it and brought it back to him, and also put it on them, but not in a like a judgy way or a disrespectful way. It was like done so perfectly. It was like watching a movie, and he's so theatrical, and this is where theatrical works, when you actually are telling a great story and being funny about it. Like, he did great. And I know I've seen him in other like interviews here and there where I know I've seen him in like other interviews and talking about how his brothers, mainly Damon and Keenan, like he did great with this special, which he really did. I was like amazed. I don't know what made me watch it. I think since I didn't watch the second one because I was so disappointed with the first one, I think what made me watch the third one, because it was about the Will and Jada situation, So that's what drew me in. I was like, let me give this a chance. Let me see if it's really good. And I'm glad I watched it, because it was really good. Like, it was done to perfection. Like, who knew you can take one topic and spread it out that way. And even when he brought it back to Chris Rock and how he like basically was helping him in the audience and made him stop doing stand up, which is the reason why he got slapped. Perfection. Like he just did so good with that. It was great. So it made me go back and watch the second one. I was like, let me see if the second one is good or not. So I went to watch the second one. The first one was on Netflix, and the second and third one were on Max. So I went back and watched that one. It wasn't obviously as good as the God Loves Me, the third one, but it was better than Wokish. That's why I said that's why I'm looking forward to his next special, because I feel like he's going backwards, and I feel like other people go forward. Or did I say the opposite? I'm dyslexic, so you know what I mean. So like I said, the second one, I feel like he was talking about his daughter on the second one, which was You Know What It Is. Which, that's not a great title. No, that's not a great title. God Loves Me was a great title, because it's like, God loves me because he did this to y'all. Like, he wanted Jada, and at first, and Jada got Will, and then Chris Rock told him what he told him to make him stop stand up. So it's like, God loves me, and don't ever disrespect it. That's why I'm looking forward to this next one, because I think he said it's gonna be about, I think both his parents died, so I think it's gonna be about them. Don't quote me on it, but I think it's gonna be basically about his family, which I'm looking forward to this, because if he can make this special centered around a moment in time that happened at the Oscars, then I know something so personal to him is going to be good. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I'm definitely going to watch that. So like I said, the second one, I went back and watched it. It was cool. It was better than Wokish, but it wasn't as good as God Loves Me. So I don't know, there's nothing much to talk about. I feel like you like, I'm kind of, well, no, I'm glad I watched the third. I'm going to say I wish I watched the second one and the third one, but no, I'm glad I watched the way I did, because you do actually see him getting better and better and better, as time goes on. Which is great, because I feel like people usually get worse and worse. Like, I feel like Kevin Hart, like his first two, even three was probably the bridge between like the old Kevin and the newer Kevin. He like bridged great, where he still catered to his past audience and also, his new audience. I feel like he merged the two, commercial and not commercial, very well with the third one. So we'd give him 3, but then they just keep getting worse and worse, to the point where when he put out a special, I don't even watch it. Like, this is like, how many times I'm keep watching. Like, if I would have watched the second Marlon stand-up and it wasn't good, I probably would just be like, okay, cut my losses, I'm not watching anything else. But like I said, since that was good, I gave him, I'm glad I gave him another try and watched it. It was good. And then, like I said, the second one was cool. It wasn't great, but it was cool. It was better than Wokish, so I mean, the bar was low with Wokish. With Marlon has been consistently, this one got nothing to do with comedy, but he has been consistently attractive since Wayans Brothers season 2, because 1, he looked a little awkward, and then on Living Color, he looked a little awkward. He was in his little awkward phase, but still face still giving. Only thing with Marlon, I hate how his jeans be fitting. We're gonna do fashion breaks. This one got nothing to do with nothing in comedy, but we're gonna do fashion breaks, because I still am a woman and I'm not a comedian, so I'm really a fashion girl. I want Marlon to, I don't know if his hair is receding, because I know Keenan and Damon, they both have bald heads. I don't think Sean has, but I haven't seen him in a while, so I don't know. I don't think he does. Last time I seen him, he didn't. So maybe like baldness running his family, so maybe he doing some type of mohawk thing with his hair that he does that I do not like. Just either go bald, because obviously your family looks great bald. All of it, y'all all look alike, and clearly you look great bald. So either go bald or just keep it real low, like a low fade, like a bald fade, because the thing that he be doing with his hair with the, I don't know what it is, like a mohawk in the front, and it's like he just maybe rubs water in his hair and goes. I just want him to, maybe the next special he'll just go bald or shave it down. And the next special, hopefully he do something with his outfit. Like, I just want it to stand out. Like, I feel like, maybe I'm the only person that thinks this, but with specials, I really do think you should wear, it don't have to be dressy, you don't have to dress up, but it needs to be different enough from the previous one. You obviously want to be comfortable, but, and like Kevin Hart, he just, I think, wears black all the time. Like I said, I stopped watching it, but up into my knowledge, he just wears black all the time. So which is cool, I get why you wear black, but if you're going to just wear black, it needs to be different enough. Like maybe a little velvet, a little jumpsuit, a little, something to spice it up, child. But let you know it's a difference. Maybe just Eddie Murphy. I'm just so stuck at Eddie Murphy, and his was so different. Even Cat Williams, I feel like has been pretty different. Where he had that black, where he had the green suit on with the one, which is my favorite. Oh, actually, I don't. It might be a close second with the one where he had the black button down, long sleeve button down, and the tie on. Where he's talking about poor little Tink Tink. Comedians these days, you don't really have too many callbacks. Like Cat Williams, even Kevin Hart, Eddie Murphy have callbacks. Even Chris Rock, like, have callbacks. Like, I love to, like, say something from a special. Like, I feel like comedians these days don't really have callbacks like that. But yeah. And so maybe, no, I like to trying to give Martin credit and say maybe Wokership was so bad because it was on Netflix and his other two was on Max. And I think Netflix really censors their comedians. Maybe they don't do it anymore. I know they probably don't censor Chris Rock, which I don't really watch. Not Chris Rock, I mean Dave Chappelle. They clearly don't really censor Dave Chappelle, but they might censor other comedians. I know Andrew Schultz said they was trying to take something out of his special, edit it down. That's why he, did what he did and put it on his own site and then eventually, on YouTube, which I think is, like, that's why I love Alex C. He just keep putting his stand-ups out. You own them. You get all the revenue from them. You get to creatively do how you want it to be, and your stuff is not going to be watered down. It's going to be exactly how you want it to be. I just think that's the new thing, and I think Andrew pretty much started that way for. I think it's a great wave to start, a great wave to ride. Like I said, even a comedian I don't know, and if I see it pops up, and then they have a stand-up special out on YouTube, I'm going to watch it. I know the Clint Coley has one out that he put out too, which I'll probably do a review about that one too. I think that's the thing, because I don't want to, you want to put out your best work. You don't want anybody to censor you. So if someone is judging something, you want somebody to judge it in its full capacity, not like, oh, they probably didn't like it just because of this, or they didn't understand the joke because of this. Because comedians, especially storytelling comedians, you're leading up to something, and you work hard on this joke, especially if it's a thought-provoking joke. You work hard on it. You don't want it to be cut out, and it's a part of your set. A set is like an album, like an actual music album. They do come albums, so it's like a musical album. So I think it's very important to comedians to cut it out. It's actually ridiculous. Like I said, I don't think they do that to Dave Chappelle. But like I said, I don't really watch Dave Chappelle like that. Not because he's offensive in name, because I don't really like TED Talk comedy, where it's like a one-man show thing where you're just talking about how you feel, and it might be a little joke here and there, but it's just you really saying your opinions on stuff. I don't really like that form of stand-up, so that's why, I don't really watch Dave Chappelle. So I haven't watched his last probably couple. I've seen some back in the day, but yeah, none of his recent ones I don't know. So if I really want it, then I'll watch one and do a review on it. But it's not really my thing. And I did watch the last Chris Rock one too, but I usually don't watch Chris Rock either, although obviously I've seen Bring the Pain and all that stuff. But I'll probably do a review, the one where he had the white on, talking about the Will and Jada, so I'll probably do a review on that too. I know I'm trying other comedians to understand, because this is supposed to be about Marlon, but like I said, he did amazing, and God loves me. It was just done so well. Like I didn't, you know, going into it, like I said, I seen Wokish, so I was like a bit skeptical. But and into it's like you have a special center around a slap that happened that didn't involve you, but it did involve him in a way. So yeah, like I said, he did that. That is something to be proud of, how he combined everything, intertwined, like his lives with their lives. It was great. Hopefully, next stand up, I cannot wait, because you know both his parents passed, and I know it's just gonna be so dark. It's gonna be so dark. It's gonna be so dark because Martin is very dark, so it's gonna be very dark. Looking forward to it. And people can't, I mean, how are you going to be offended by it? Because it's his life, it's his pain, and it's what he decided to do. So, I don't know. Like I said, it's probably going to be on HBO Max because his past two have been on HBO Max. And I feel like people aren't as critical of specials on HBO Max as they are on Netflix. Like I said, because like, if you're going to HBO Max to watch a stand-up, you probably really like the comedian or you just like comedy. So, if you're going to Netflix, it's just like, it pops up. You're like, no, let me click on this. It's like, and then you complain about it. Or you go into it trying to say something negative. So, hopefully it's on HBO Max. And that's how you know Wokish wasn't good, and Martin never had a stand-up, and he just started doing stand-up when he did Wokish. That's how you know it's really about the name on Netflix, because Netflix has yet to let Gary Owen, who has multiple specials, just not on Netflix, but he has multiple specials and has been doing it since the 90s, maybe before the 90s, but no, since the 90s, because that's what I saw, you know, on Comedy and everything. So maybe because his audience is mostly Black, so maybe they don't want to let him on Netflix. Maybe he's not commercial enough, although I know that he tours a lot and sells out when he tours, you know, all over the country, or all over America, at least US. So that's how you know it's just about the name, because Gary has been doing it consistently how long, and he still won't let him on there. Then you let Country Rain on Netflix, so which I'm gonna do a review on that too. Very interesting, to say the least. But like I said, I think I'm done. I don't talk about other comedians, so in this, like I said, I'm just rambling. I have so many opinions about comedy in general. But Martin did great. Can't wait to see the second one. When the second one, child, I want to forget about the other two so bad. So bad, but when the fourth special comes out, the next one, I'm definitely going to review it, because I literally cannot wait. Like, I'm actually looking very much so forward to Marlon's next special. So until next time, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.